Today's presentation will focus on sleeping. More than 70 million Americans have a sleep disorder, and most Americans do not get nearly enough sleep every night. Why is sleep important? Exercise and diet are the main two focuses when it comes to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. People seem to forget one important way to stay healthy, and that's getting a good night's sleep. You may be eating healthy and exercising regularly, but if you're not making sleep a priority, your hard work may be going to waste. Most people wonder exactly how much sleep they should be getting. According to this chart, adults should be getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Not getting enough sleep can lead to sleep deprivation, which can lead to many issues. Your risk of heart disease, obesity, and risk of type 2 diabetes increase. You can suffer from tremors, aches, cognitive impairment, irritability, severe yawning, hallucinations, and the same symptoms as ADHD. Sleep is the best medicine. Without it, your immune system is impaired. Not only can a lack of sleep lead to obesity, your risk of colorectal and breast cancer increases. Lack of sleep can lead to an early death and a decreased lifespan. Research has shown that just one night of inadequate sleep can cause someone to choose bigger portion sizes and feel hungrier the next day. Sleep deprivation has also been linked to buying unhealthier, high-calorie foods while grocery shopping. There are several other risks that increase just with one night of inadequate sleep. You are usually hungrier and eat more likely to have an accident, more likely to catch a cold, get emotional, and you can lose focus and have memory problems. You can even lose brain tissue. Have you ever been told you look tired? Being tired can also make you not look your best. Who does sleep deprivation affect? Well, 30% of women suffer from insomnia, 23% of individuals have difficulties concentrating, 30% are at a higher risk of becoming obese. There's a 20% increase of getting into a car accident. 1 million crashes occur due to drowsy driving each year in the U.S. 45% of Americans suffer from depression symptoms. Getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night is what's recommended for adults, but even just 5 or 6 hours of sleep can have its benefits. The risks for diabetes, heart health, breathing problems, sexual dysfunction, and breast cancer can all be reduced with just 5 or 6 hours of sleep. If you are having problems sleeping, try adding some of these foods into your diet. Cherries, grapefruit, almonds, tomatoes, kale, dates, watermelon, bananas, strawberries, broccoli, bell peppers, and chickpeas. Some foods to avoid if you are having sleep issues, especially in the afternoon and evening, are caffeine, chocolate, sugar, alcohol, soda, and carbs. Melatonin is a natural hormone made by your body's pineal gland. This is a pea-sized gland located just above the middle of the brain. During the day, the pineal is inactive. When the sun goes down and darkness occurs, the pineal is turned on by the SCN and begins to actively produce melatonin, which is released into the blood. This usually occurs around 9 p.m. Melatonin levels increase rapidly, which makes you feel less alert. Melatonin levels in the blood stay elevated for about 12 hours, all through the night, before the light of a new day, when they fall back to low daytime levels about 9 a.m. Daytime levels of melatonin are barely detectable. Sleep is regulated by two body systems, sleep-wake homeostasis and the circadian biological clock. Sleep-wake homeostasis is when we have been awake for a long period of time. Sleep-wake homeostasis tells us that a need for sleep is accumulating and that it is time to sleep. It also helps us maintain enough sleep throughout the night to make up for the hours of being awake. If this restorative process existed alone, it would mean that we would be most alert as our day was starting out, and the longer we were awake, the more we would feel like sleeping. In this way, sleep-wake homeostasis creates a drive that balances sleep and wakefulness. Circadian rhythm is our internal circadian biological clock. On the other hand, regulate the timing of periods of sleepiness and wakefulness throughout the day. The circadian rhythm dips and rises at different times of the day, so adults' strongest sleep drive generally occurs between 2 and 4 a.m., and in the afternoon between 1 and 3 p.m., although there is some variation depending on whether you are a morning person or an evening person. The sleepiness we experience during these circadian dips will be less intense if we have had sufficient sleep and more intense when we are sleep deprived. The circadian rhythm also causes us to feel more alert at certain points of the day, even if we have been awake for hours, and our sleep-wake restorative process would otherwise make us feel sleepier. Electronics and sleep. When receptors in our eyes see bright light for an extended period of time, a signal is sent to your brain to stop secreting this hormone. This can throw off your internal sleep clock or circadian rhythm and make it harder to fall asleep. The National Sleep Foundation polls show approximately 95% of Americans use an electronic device within an hour of going to sleep. When electronic devices are left on during the night, they emit light and noise that can disrupt sleep cycles. The light from electronic screens can stimulate your brain to make it more awake and delay your ability to fall asleep. Computer screens, phones, tablets emit a blue light which our eyes are more sensitive to. Your body then stops producing melatonin, which makes it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Tips to help get a good night's sleep. Increase your light exposure during the day. Wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. Exercise regularly. Eat dinner at least 4 hours before bedtime to ensure proper digestion. Take a hot shower. Once your body temperature returns to normal, your body feels lethargic. Avoid long naps or naps longer than 30 minutes. Read a book in bed and not on an e-reader. Set your room temperature between 65 and 72 degrees. Turn off or remove all electronic devices from the bedroom at least 1 hour before going to sleep. Use an alarm clock instead of your cell phone alarm clock. Use a fan to block out noise, and try deep breathing or meditation techniques before bed. Tips to boost your energy throughout the day. Get up and move. Take a lap around the workplace. Laugh. Laughter can boost endorphin levels and supply a boost of energy. Eat a healthy snack. Drink water. Dehydration can make you feel sleepy. And stress management. Listen to music or stretch to relieve tension in your neck and back. Hopefully you learned some tips on getting some good rest. Don't forget to take the quiz, and thank you for watching.